participant from last year's playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Utes will kick it away first. And he's going to bring this one out. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. So SMU's offense will be first on the attack. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The quick out. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop.
Get in there. What?
Touchdown, Mustangs.
That was dumb.
You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utah Utes offense has the ball for the 1st time. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Utes are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
You got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 15. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A little release to the back.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Looking for the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, SMU.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Utes want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Business.
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab deep. Turns it on down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
The Glen Agency.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Complete in the middle. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we'll wrap up the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Utes in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Utes have this offense rolling. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Big implications today, and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Welcome college football.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now to pick up the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, Dave,
just can't put,
you go down, score,
do the same play back to back.
Who knows? Better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Can't do same play, same formation.
Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Utes hit it quickly to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Yep, I know. But video game-wise,
they'll run it in the red zone. It's Winton. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time to find the end zone.
Stupid
Touchdown,
computer, bro.
and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Gonna take a shot. And the full dive and grab down the left side.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job stretching out and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Humphries. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out
That
of
might
the
be
18
top
and they're in
25.
business. And the Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Under fire. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Shabera. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incomplete.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This will likely be the last play of the half.
On the play. 4th down coming up.
And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go, give us 3, big fella. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City.
The Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it behind the line. It's Rousseau. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Utes will hustle to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. We're seeing it here.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Utes are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle, it's Shabera. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The play-action fake. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Between the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Finds a little space. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets into the 48.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Runs through a tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Utes want to move quickly.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. Turning it on. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The option look. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Shabera. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. It's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Utes! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Wide open spaces. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Mustangs are on the move. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the back. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
What up?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up over the place. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Mustangs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab on the shot. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll send the back in motion. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah! Lining up to add another.
Sold.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team the onside kick, and they do. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Running to Green. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rice. Touchdown, SMU! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Barmore. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They're setting up the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got his man. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it going. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and
Right. What an overtime.